Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Iowa Hawkeyes. Now to my guys in the booth, take it away.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. He's taking the shot. Wide open. He makes the catch. They'll mark him down right there. Good pickup, but still a little bit short of the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I don't bring more speed on the field if I don't think it's a pass, right? If I think they're going to line up and hit me in the mouth, I'm going to bring more big guys. They brought more speed on the field. They went nickel. They knew it was a passing situation. They told those pass rushers to hunt, those DBs to cover. The defense was ready for that.
Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is still on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
To the air, it's Jordan. Uncorks one. Complete downfield. And they get him down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Run in the red zone. It's Jordan. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was...
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UConn Huskies. Take it away, broadcast team.
They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
When you go into the locker room at halftime, coaches usually have a very simple message. They tell you what they want from you in the second half. I like what they told their players. Apparently, they're going to run the football. They're going to come out and commit to that in this second half.
Trying to move them on the counter. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And this offense would like to give the punter a little bit of rest after running him out there at the end of the first 2 drives. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own.
I know he didn't pick up the first down, but man, he makes this 4th down way more manageable. It's tough when you got 4th in Africa. Did a great job of making this manageable and keeping the playbook open.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Floating away. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's loose. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Back to pass, it's King. Looking for the end zone. And it's picked off at the goal line. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Moves away as he feels pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. And they swarm him under.
Love the coverage, not giving up an inch defensively. They're 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Looks as if he's going to run it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take this over. And now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. To throw, it's Jordan. Buys a little time. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Let's go. Right. Single.
He's looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. A 1st down run in the red zone. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd and goal from way back there. He's looking downfield to throw. Going for the big play. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Fast motion from the offense. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Back to throw, it's King. Buying some time. It's complete to the right. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Pittsburgh Panthers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Hit right back to the line.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays, but when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this 1st down. You're making
a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane.
Well, Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
Makes the catch on the left. And he's down after making the grab. Good pickup there to help them dig out of the hole, but still some work to do to get a first down. This seems to be a chip shot field goal attempt and a routine 3 points, but they will go for it on fourth down. On the move at the 30. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Trying to get to it. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
Looking downfield, it's King. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense able to come up with a big play.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
On second down, just keeps firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Pitt 6, Penn State 3.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. It is third and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They keep attacking through the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He unleashes a long one. It's a big stride inside the 10. Good, solid tackle.
And that play is going to just ignite this offense. You got to take a shot. You want to be aggressive. What an individual effort here by the receiver hauling in that catch.
From the gun, looking for a man. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
With the run on first and goal. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest and pound that rock.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The back goes in motion. They're trying to get to him. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I think that call will leave people scratching their head. You know, you're down a possession. You got to go make something happen. The clock is ticking. Like, we got to take some shots down the field, or we got to get our butts out of bounds after we make those catches.
On third and forever, let's test his arm strength. At the 10, he's got room. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
You know, these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
Coming after it. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for a man. It's King. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, that quarterback is really lucky that that ball wasn't intercepted. You should never throw the ball back across your body. I think because of the pressure, he felt like he had to do something quickly with the football, but that was almost a very bad play.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Now improvising. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. So still a 2-point game here, and you'd like to give your defense a little pat on the back by following their stop with a score, Jesse.
Yeah, and I feel like the offense here, they sense this opportunity, right, David? They know if they go score, they put themselves in a position to win.
And you put your defense in a great spot. I want to be up in the 4th quarter. If they can put a drive together here, up by a touchdown, I like my chances.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with the GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? Pocket starts to collapse. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UTEP Miners. Take it away, broadcast team.
They'll operate out of split backs. Back to throw, it's Finley. Working the middle, it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
I don't think the defense was expecting run on that play. Second and forever. They were all dropping back into coverage. They got gashed.
It's third and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. Makes a connection. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth and a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. They'll try to pick up the first. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
On the ready.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Nittany Lions will try to punch it in on first and goal. Quarterback checking the play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Still running at the 40. A really nice run and get.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Touchdown, Alabama!
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Florida Gators. Go Gators! Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's King. He'll pull it down and run. Ball is free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I like the idea offensively. You want to establish the run game and try to control the line of scrimmage in the second half. This is going to be a big key for this offense moving forward in this game.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Jumped on top of the pile.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation. They practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up. You have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
Makes his connection. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
To the air. It's Jordan. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Uncorks one to the middle. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, he started rolling to his right. Because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point he was able to come away with the pick.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown time!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Take it away, broadcast team.
A 1st down for the offense. Wants to throw. It's King. He's got his man across the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Feeling some heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
Catch in the middle. It's Golden. After the filthy move, he's got room. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Snap in the shotgun. Got a man. It's Jordan.
Runs out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
The shot that clears are threatening in the red zone.
Get set, get set.
To the air, it's King. Looking for the score. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to find his man in the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
Third and goal coming up here. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. The short hands, it's Nash.
Third down, miscaught by the receiver. Runs out of bounds at the 13-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Coastal Carolina 3, Penn State 0.
Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on fourth and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. We're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
Looking downfield, it's King. Finds his big tight end. Stumbled to the ground.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. Snowed under by the defense.
A nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
Off the play fake on first down. Keeps looking downfield. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. It's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
The run from the shotgun. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Here we go.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Makes the catch. It's Kiner. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Scanning the field, it's King. Lets it fly. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
What an incredible play by the defense. 4th quarter, tie football game, and they come away with a massive interception. I'll tell you what, if this team ends up winning this football game, that is going to be the play they look back to and point at as the play that did it. Wow.
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
At the 40, there he goes. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting?
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Aggies of Texas A&M. Gig 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
1st down for this offense.
Here we go.
To the air, it's King. He'll pull it down. At the 45, on his way. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Kiner. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And they really need to convert this 3rd down, guys. If not, they're staring at a 3rd punt. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. 3rd down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Alabama quickly back to the line. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the defense...
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Didn't help themselves much on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Judkins. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And this 3rd down is big. The last thing you want is a hat trick of punts to start a game. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Let's go. Right. Black 14. Black 14.
He's looking to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Back to the air, one high. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass, intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Yeah, and you wonder if this team didn't decide at halftime that they need to come out in the second half and really get this running game established, get this offensive line lathered up, pushing some people around.
Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in second and
going deep. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Got it on the outside, it's Johnson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
It's now 3rd and goal. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Penn State 15, Ohio State.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback.
They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty. He'll set up to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Now adjusting. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback now. You're trailing, you're in the second half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start making throws in tight windows. It's not an easy situation by any stretch, but big-time players make big plays in big games.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run. So
he lets one fly deep. And he makes the catch at the 10. Touchdown, Penn State! And the punishment has been extended.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Colorado Buffaloes. Go Buffs! Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. He's going for it all. Grabs it inside the 10. Bounced off his feet.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
He's going to pass on second down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes! The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. They're trying to get to him. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And the Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they swarm him under.
What a 3rd down stop by this defense. 3rd down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
Dropping back, it's King. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone, he's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Ball in the air, intercepted. It's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought,
and that pass picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! What a catch and run for 6. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Looking to scramble. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buffs!
And diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Throws toward the end zone. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
All wideouts, no backs. Back to pass, it's King. Flushed out of the pocket. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Colorado 30, Penn State 13.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He wants to throw it. Unloads it downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Off he goes.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to pass. It's King. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hand.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different.
Going over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Alabama pushing the tempo. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going to try to get it himself. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? No huddle here for the offense. They want to throw it. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab on the right. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Bama! A great catch and run for 6. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed.
How about that play? A diving snag along the right side. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on first and goal. To the air, it's Milroe. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Now he'll throw back into the middle. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this.